Are we live? Yes. Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday. It's 100 degrees outside, but we are going to do Christmas in July. Come on in and say hello. This is what we'll be working on today. I must have gotten these at the end of the season last year, and oops, sorry about that. Hold on. And it's a snow globe. Actually, I found two in my stash. One actually looked like a snow globe because it had little fake snow, but I was fearful that the snow would come out, so I told my husband I will make it for him to take to his office. So this has 3 gnomes, and it says, "I'll be gnome for Christmas." So I thought we'll do this. We're going to be using some, for me, unorthodox colors to make this wreath, but, I like them, so we'll see if it works. We will see if it works. Okay, perfect. All right, so I see that I'm on Instagram. I'm sorry, not Instagram, YouTube. Let me just see if I can find myself in the group. Yep, here we go. All right, so I couldn't find this turquoisey-ish mesh color in my stash, but I thought I would use this green that's in the tree as well as in the present to start. Hey, Monica. I am well. How are you? Did everyone enjoy their 4th of July? We ate so much. It's a shame. We ate a lot. And I got so much done. I was so productive yesterday. I was like, I need another one of those days. My son came over, and my husband, he grilled. We had lots of food for just 3 people. But it was good. I'm just going to trim this so that it's not. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Rachel. I am trying to use up some of my 21-inch mesh, and at first I didn't think I had any green, and then I looked in the third bin I looked in, I found some. So hopefully I have enough to do just the top here. Oh, very good. I got to see my baby twice this week. He came to my farmer's market on Sunday, and then he came over yesterday. So I was excited about seeing him. All right. I went into my storage room to look for something for today, and I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I have all of these goodies that I picked up and I didn't get a chance to use last year. So I think the only thing I really be picking up on my trip to Sims is probably mesh if they have it, and ribbon. Okay, thank you, Miss Rachel. All right, so I'm just going to tuck this under just so that it's has a more finished look. Come on in and say hello. Don't be shy. We're just hanging out, making a wreath. And we're doing Christmas in July. Although it's 100 and some change outside today. All right, so I have the top part done. Let me see if I can get that out a little bit. Now I'm going to use this pretty mesh here. Hey, Mary. It has like the candy stripes on it. Go with the little candy canes and his little popsicle. It's going to be a lot of color. A lot of color. I wanted to do the woodland ruffle for this, but I didn't have enough of this red candy cane, so I didn't want to take a chance that I wouldn't have enough to complete the project, so I didn't do that. So I'm hoping, I was talking to one of my coaches, and she was saying how Sims didn't have much, or the Sims that I am going to doesn't have as much supplies on mesh as the other location, which bums me out a little bit. I am hoping that I can get me some mesh because I don't have nearly enough for Halloween or for Christmas. And I've been taking inventory. I think I might be good with fall, but I definitely don't have ribbon for Halloween. And I like to make the little witches hats, so they hurt my hand. And I think it's partly my fault because I hold the frame tight. I need to lighten my grip up. So I will have to do them a little at a time so I don't hurt my hand too much. But it's all good. Did anybody cook out yesterday? Were you invited over someone's house? I forget that there's a delay. I need to learn to talk slower. But one of my friends is the owner of AC Inspired Wreaths. She is a talented wreath maker. She really thinks outside the box when she makes her wreaths. They're very, very pretty. She also sells these flexi tails, and so I ordered them because I plan on, those are going to be my travel tails, so that when I do my shows and I'm either going to make a wreath or do a little demonstration, I have them. And initially, they came in white. And I got a note in with my package, and it said that she just started doing them in colors. And she did it in my favorite color, purple. So I'm all excited. Oh, you went to your sister's. Awesome. So I'm all excited about the tails. We don't have any family around us anymore. So we didn't have any family around, but we're having a seafood boil probably in September. Well, I know it's going to be in September. So hopefully I'll have some family come down from Philadelphia and maybe New Jersey. Although I think my aunt, I'm having surgery next month, so she said she'll probably come down for that instead. So the fireworks in my neighborhood lasted a long time, because before we went to bed, I let my dog out, but he wouldn't go out because it was too loud. I felt so bad for him. So they had been going on all weekend, but you know, 'tis the season. We won't hear him again until September. All right, so I think this is the last little section. So I'm hoping I'll have some family be able to come down in September for our seafood boil. I have to send some save the dates probably a little later in the month. Thank you, Miss Rachel. All right. All right, we have a nice full base, but I'm still going to add a little bit more to the green. This ribbon or this mesh didn't come in the full 30 feet like others, and so I was like, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do with the project, so I had to improvise. Okay, Miss Rachel, I appreciate you sharing for me. If you guys are watching, I would love if you would give me some hearts or thumbs up to let me know you're enjoying our conversation. Just me and a couple of friends doing what we love. I bought this big table that I'm using because my idea was that, you know, I was going to have my friends who are also crafters. We did mainly paper crafts, but I wanted to be able to, you know, have the space for us to do our crafts. But now, you know, thanks to modern technology, we can do crafts live. Because that's what I sometimes do if I'm watching someone. I'm making a project too, because I'm trying to get my inventory up so that I have enough for the season. And now that I'm in a second boutique, I need to make enough so that I first try to figure out again what the area will like. Will they like grapevines, or will they like deco mesh? So it's going to be trial and error for a little bit, but I'm hoping like at Christmas time, you know, people will. Hey Diana, welcome. We're just hanging out. Christmas in July. We're working on this sign. It's a snow globe. Has the 3 gnomes. And it says, I'll be gnome for Christmas. This is the one I wanted to do. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the snow moving around at the bottom of the snow globe? It was up a little bit, and I was just afraid that someone would get it home and hit it just right, and the snow would come out and I would be devastated. So I told my husband I will make him a wreath for his office door using that. So oh, okay, that's good to know, Rachel, because I need some grapevines too. So, okay, great. All right, so we are finished our base. And if you weren't here when I first came on, I told you already that the colors are going to be a little out there, you know, the combination. So work with me, be with, you know, let's see what we can do. So this has the buffalo check in it, and then I took inspiration for the little candies that the gnomes were holding, and I couldn't quite get this color, but it was close enough, and so I'm combining these peppermint with the buffalo. So we'll see. Okay, thank you, Miss Rachel. I was feeling adventurous. I wish my husband was in the basement because I need my fan turned on. So is anyone else doing Christmas in July? And if you're not doing Christmas in July, if you are a wreath maker, when do you start making Christmas wreaths? You're all finished, Andrea. What? Oh my. I'm jealous. Miss Rachel, you're going to start next week. I know I don't even know why I set myself up each year. I said I was going to do a bonus live, and I thought it would be on like the weekends. But I have to work in the boutique this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Then next week, I'll be in North Carolina for getting supplies. Then the following weekend is my husband's birthday. So I'm like, okay, that's not happening. You start at the end of May. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm not mad because I love me some Christmas. I just, I probably would have started earlier too. I just don't have any ribbon. Nope. Back up. I have plenty of ribbon. I don't have any mesh. What'd you say? I'm doing navy depending on season. Okay. Are you doing navy for Christmas, Rachel? Or navy for a different holiday? Oh, Jeremy Earl is on my private group. Hey, Jeremy. I was just talking about you. Jeremy Earl is my son. I'm surprised he's catching because he's not on Facebook that often. We are working on a Christmas wreath. If you couldn't tell by all the Christmassy ribbon. I bought a new planner Monday because the beginning of the year, I started using my iPad and I was going to do everything digital. I ordered a nice digital planner, but it wasn't working for me. So then I was doing part of it digital, part of it, I was making stuff on Canva so that I could, keep track of my task. And so I was also doing my budgeting electronically, but I was like, no, I need to be able to write it down because I didn't like the way my handwriting looked on my iPad, and it took too much time for the whole text thing. And I was like, nope, if I'm going to be successful, I need to handwrite everything out like I normally did. So I broke down, because planners are expensive. I broke down and I bought me a planner. Oh, okay, you're working on a veterans one. Okay. So I broke down, and I had looked at one, I was at Michael's, that I liked. But even on the sale, I was like, okay, I'm not paying that. And then I was like, okay, I won't worry about it. If I didn't find anything, I was going to wait till I went to Hobby Lobby, which I didn't know when that would be. But then like 2 shelves over, this purple planner was calling my name. It's a different layout than what I'm used to, but it is perfect for what I need, because I like lists. I like to make lists. I like to be able to check things off. And this is perfect for that. So I'm trying it out, and we'll see what happens. right, we're getting this bottom row done. I was going to do my bow ahead of time because I thought I'm doing a little extra step, but I think we should still be good on time. One of the shows I'm doing in November, Rachel, the first day is my son's birthday, but then we'll be there for Veterans Day. And so I plan to do a lot for veteran, for military, a few military reefs for that show. Andrea, since you're all done with Christmas, what are you working on now? All right, one more for the bottom. Yeah, this will be my second year doing that show, and last year I made a few military ones, and they went well. I need to order some ribbon because some of the ones, like I didn't have any Coast Guard ones, so I need to get some ribbon. And then the last time I was at Sims, they only had Army and Navy. They didn't even have Marines, so I think Craft Outlet has some, and I probably need to place that order now because as you get closer, it'll be gone. All right, we're going to work on the top shelf. You clean out your closet. Okay. This is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I must have missed one. Yep, right over here. I cleaned off my my desk where I keep my computer. And so my next task is to clean off the space on my work table here that you can't see on camera, but it has like spools of ribbon and different projects that I need to start. But I just don't have the room. I wish I need more space. I need more space. And for me, I'm one of those people, out of sight, out of mind. So if it's not where I can see it, I forget I have it, and then I buy it again. So that's why most of my things are out, because if I put it away, I forget I have it. That's no good. Yay! That is exciting. I was thinking though, you know, having to go outside to get to your room, but I mean, at least you're in good weather. You don't have to worry about the wintertime and being cold. Rachel, I believe you. I believe you. But I think though, at least when because it's a new space, you could at least start off organized, you know. My craft room has evolved because it was originally set up for paper crafts. And then I started doing more wreaths. And so my configuration is all messed up. I would think if I had to do it again, I would have laid it out a little bit differently. But I just have to work with what I have and be thankful that I have a craft room. So. But I would like for people's husbands to talk to my husband and let him know that at least my things are confined to one area of the house and not all over the house, like in some cases. And I have them on racks. Although he hates that, I have a rack in the hallway that leads to the back. And I said technically that's common area because I have to use the hallway to get my craft room. So technically that is not in your man cave. But I use that so that I know like what wreaths I'm taking to the farmer's market or which wreaths I'm taking to the boutique just to get myself organized because the room where I have them, it's stuffed. And so it's hard for me to pull things out. I had to pull out a wreath that I want to take up to the boutique and I could hardly get to it. Uh-oh, Andrea. Oh no, and tubs are expensive. They're so expensive. I think everything's expensive, but plastic tubs. Because I just bought some too. And I also bought, I don't know if you can, my arms are not in picture, but the really long tubs we use to haul the wreaths in because we were putting them in. First we started off, they were on hangers. That was the first show. And then we probably did the hanger thing probably a few shows. Then we got, you know, moving boxes and that worked out great until it was raining when we were leaving one day and the boxes got wet. So then we bought totes and much better. It's just, you need a lot, you know. I don't want to squish them. So we try to do like a little puzzle so that they're not squished too much and I don't have to do too much fluffing when I get to my venue. All right. All right, so here we have, so I'm going to add my, this could probably go in the center. But I'm going to put it right here. Right here. Let me. Thank you. It's nice and full too. I like it. Let's see if I can get this to here. think the globe is so cute. Trying to get it around everything. It's so full. It's a little thick. All right, so we have that, and then I'm going to make a bow. I'm going to put this buffalo check on the back, on the bottom rather, only because it's not as thick as the other ribbon, so I'm going to do 6-inch loops. Thank you, Monica. And my third hand, so I can keep the tail separated. All right, I'm incorporating this red and white only because of the candy that's in the globe. And I was so thankful. I thought I only had one roll of this, and I was like, I don't know if that's going to be enough for my bow, but I found another one. And oh my goodness, I don't know how many. I have little bins, like the little cube bins. I have 5 of them on a shelf, plus I have like the 50 yards, I don't know, stacked in rows. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I definitely don't need any more ribbon unless I find something that's really cute and I can't resist. But I know I won't need any ribbon for Christmas, but you never know. You never know. All right. This is the end of that. All right. Hey, Marsha. Thank you, Mary. How's it going, Marsha? All right. Then I'm just going to add my single loop. I need to get some more of these long ties. For these thick bows. I don't do them that often, but I mean. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I need to figure out a way. I just need to probably just go ahead and break down and order the boxes so that I can make some bows too. But I'm always afraid that, you know, my bows aren't that pretty. Sometimes they come out very nice. Sometimes I don't care for them. But if I keep it simple, there we go. That's better. Well, congratulations on that order, Marsha. Marsha said that she just got done some custom bows, and then she ordered 12 more. The customer ordered 12 more, so that is awesome. All right, let's add our bow. I'll figure it out one day, Marsha. All right. Now we're just going to fluff. I just know when I do bows, like I don't know like how I'm going to do it until I'm doing the wreath, you know. I don't know if it's going to be a 3, 2, 1 or 4, 3, 2. I don't know. It's just whatever the mood strikes me, then that's what I do. I am loving the this peppermint one. I mean this, yeah, teal peppermint. All right, so now I'm just going to trim off my tails. I know. And sometimes I get crazy. Like this combination, I'm like, wouldn't have normally picked this, but, you know, I was like, it's Christmas. It's whimsical. Make sure I got them all. I think I got all the tails. All right. We are done. All right. Here we have it. We have our... Marsha, you didn't see. This was the one I wanted to do. It's a snow globe, and it actually has a little fake snow on the inside. But a little bit of it is coming up on this side, although nothing is coming out. I just feel like I'm afraid the plastic is going to come off. So I'm going to make it for my husband instead. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Have a good weekend. And I will see you next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and also hit the alarm so you know when I'm coming on, in case I do sneak in an extra one every now and then. So, thank you, Monica. I know, Marsha, that is cute. I had plans. I had the perfect ribbon for it and everything. But, you know, it's all good. I'll make it cute for my husband. You guys have a good evening, and I will see you soon.